Hey folks, how are you? Today is going to be the start of our Creekside camp build. You saw me this past summer clearing trail with Emerald to be able to get down here. So I got my side-by-side down here today, got the canoe on, paddled out here, and I've walked through a bunch of marsh and thick grass to get here. We've got a backpack with an axe, a saw, some building materials. We're going to build a camp out here. Now again, it's very, very, very wet, so we want to get up. We want to build a platform and get up off of the ground. I plan on using this area as a camp for this fall, to come out and camp overnight, to cook some meals, maybe bring the dog or the kiddo. Hey folks, how are you? We're going to jump right into the big video, but first off I want to give a huge shout out to my sponsor for this week, Pop. Pop is a digital clinic for pets that gives you unlimited access to veterinarians with no appointment necessary, and will cover you for all ER vet bills up to $3,000, which they pay out directly to the clinic, so no out of pocket for you no matter what. This is my doggo Tripper. Had him for over 2 years now. You guys have seen him in videos. He's crazy. I don't think anybody else could handle him, and I don't think he could handle anybody else as an owner. Now Pop has been a great fit for us because it saves time. There's no appointments needed. You don't have to travel, and when we couldn't even go into places, we could still talk to them online. Sometimes it's hard to find a vet appointment quickly. Sometimes there's weeks of unnecessary worrying. You save money, you don't need to go to the vet or the ER unnecessarily. There's peace of mind where you don't have to worry about your pet and kind of guess what's wrong with them. You can get instant recommendations from pet professionals. So when Tripper was about like 6 months old or something, he stopped eating for a few days and he wouldn't go to the bathroom or anything like that and started acting pretty lethargic. And we were really concerned, so we used Pop, and we actually were able to use that $3,000 deductible to pay for the x-rays to see what the heck was going on, and found that that thing was lodged in him. He ended up passing it, but we didn't know, you know what I mean? And the vet said he would pass it and everything was okay, but that saved us from having to pay out of our pocket at that time. Another cool thing about Pop is that one plan will protect up to 6 pets in a household at no additional cost. It's an alternative to pet insurance that just gives you a huge peace of mind regardless of your pet's age, breed, location, or pre-existing condition for just $19 a month. So click the link in the description below to get 20% off your Pop membership. That's just $15 for your first month. So once again, just click the link below to get 20% off your Pop order. Thanks again, Pop, for sponsoring a video. On to the big one. I'm lucky to have a ton of building materials around. Dead trees and lots of young cedar that I can clear out. Clearing that cedar out will only make room for the other cedar to grow bigger. Brought the river pack with me. My Egla saw, which will get out, and the old grass forest, Scandinavian Forest X. So got some good quality gear. Starting to actually warm up here. I've been waiting to come out here and do this. This is the exact time I wanted to do it. Very wet, wetter than I thought it was going to be. Anyways, let's get to building. I see lots of dead standing. Right here too. Woo! One down. Gonna clean this all up, nice and smooth. Probably use this as one of my big pieces, or maybe even, I don't know, but it'll be a part of the shelter for sure. It's a nice solid piece of cedar, rot resistant, which is ideal for this area. If it was any other kind of tree, it would have likely already rotted, just dead standing like it was. My plane has decided to join us. Found another one here close by. Clear up all the stuff before you start chopping. This is cedar again. Eastern white cedar. Light, very, very light wood. All right, the triplets. We got to get the triplets down now. There's a couple like flat spots around here that looks like I thought were deer beds, but then I saw a big pile of moose poop. So that's kind of cool. All right, this is fair game. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Like butter. Like butter. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 3 on each side and a big ridge pole. These are really quite tall. So I want to check the poles out and see which one will make the best ridge pole. I want something that's sturdy, but this is pretty thick at the top and it goes to pretty thin. So I want something relatively uniform the whole way across. I know it's not going to happen if they all taper, but something less extreme than that. Hear the crows? I'm thinking this one here. I'm thinking this one. Solid, straight, and pretty thick still. Thicker than those, but not as thick as those. So in the daytime, the sun's usually coming from over that side. So I'm planning on putting it right here, open face that way. That way I can get a little bit of the sun in the daytime, look out and see the frost on the grass and everything, have a fire in front, call it good. I'm going to put one tripod to my right, one tripod to my left. I want to stagger them so that not all thick poles are on one side. So let's start here. This is a decently thin one. This will go on this side. So 1, we want a thick one. 2, and then I guess we'll take this one here because it's closest and easiest. 3. Okay, so those 3, and that will be the ridge pole. Just making some measurements. Making sure the legs are roughly the same length. Well, I'm going to start off like always and just attach the paracord to one of these pieces of wood with a couple overhand knots just so that it's secure to the wood. Around again and start to come up and go through the paracord you already did, which would be called your fraps. I'm just trying to keep it tight the whole time. See what I'm doing here, and this will secure very tightly and build a sturdy, trustworthy frame. Tight tug at the end, tie it off. Wow, this is almost 3 times as heavy as one of the logs together. I don't even know if I'm getting this on camera. All right. Oh, did it break? Something broke. Nothing broke. We're good. Okay. Okay, one tripod up. We're gonna do that again and then situate them. Woo, buddy. All right. Let's see where we go from here. Okay. Okay. Something. Okay, I hope the scale of it shows up in the camera, but this is relatively big, guys. Relatively big. Okay. All right, I trust that. So now the ridge pole. Huh. She's a little higher than I expected it to be. That tripod's a touch shorter than that one at the top where it's tied. I can adjust it after, but I'm going to put the fat end of the log in the shorter one so it kind of equals itself out. Maybe I'll put the light in first. We'll see. See if that helps me. I don't think so. No. Ha! Give me a minute, I'll figure this out. Woo! Sketch pad. I might be going down here in a blaze of glory. Okay. Oh. Oh man, so close. Oh. Yes. Okay. Woo! Gotta work it back this way now. Oh man, this is sketchy. Okay, done. Relatively level too. Okay. Woo, I'm sweating. Ready-made ladder. Thank you very much. Okay. Woo. Oh yeah, nice. That's a heavy-duty frame. Hokey smoky. I'm not exaggerating on how wet it is here. Like, look at the. You can see I've started to tamp the grass down a bit. It's starting to look a little bit better. Lots of logs, lots of cedar logs. Starting to rain a bit. So I'm planning on putting this a little bit higher than I would originally do, but only because when the snow comes, I want to have that much extra height off of the ground. So it'll be a little bit high at first, but that's fine. I'm sure it will probably sink into the ground some as well, with the weight of me and the logs and the snow on it. So a little bit higher to start. We'll see how she goes. Tying Canadian gems, surprise, surprise, on these cross pieces, and then I'm going to wrap it and do an overhand. Just nothing. Really short piece of paracord I cut off the top. 2 overhand knots to finish it, and I'm super
satisfied with how that'll hold. I'll tie 3. There we go. Okay, other side now. Leave a little bit of an overhang. But I do want to get rid of the extra weight. The overhang can come in handy, I'm sure. So, got a lot of wood here in front. We've got a lot of progress made, actually. I'm happy with this. I'll start seeing about getting some cross pieces so I can sit down, maybe make a little bit of a fire pit, makeshift fire pit in front. I'll leave the actual heavy-duty fire pit making until later. I'll have to probably import rocks from home again like I did at the fort, but there's nothing here except for grass, and I'm not worried because it's soaking wet, obviously, so I just like to contain it. But anyway, we can have a little fire today and cook up a lunch and stuff. So, cool. Pretty happy about how this is going. I can't even reach that from here. Holy smokes. It's tall. Tall Paul. Alright, I'm quite hungry. I just hiked back to the canoe. I got this spruce cut from the last time, the first video of the Creekside camp build, when I was trimming all the trails and I brought a few home. So I brought this with me in the canoe today as a chopping block. Just went and got it. I can use that as a stool as well. So I'm going to cut up some firewood, get a little fire going here, and cook up some ham and eggs. And we had Thanksgiving, excuse me, a few days ago, Canadian Thanksgiving. So we have leftover spiral ham. So ham and eggs it is, in a wrap, and then I'll continue working for a bit. I am starving though, so let's do this. I got 2 logs. I got see, it's high up, but like I said, I expect it to kind of, the whole shelter to kind of sink into the ground, and I want to be prepared for snow. So anyways, got 2 of these bad boys. This one's a little bit sturdier. Let's show you how high up it is. Now the whole thing's not symmetrical, but that's alright. I'm not either. So there's a little bit of a bend to them. Be a little bit kind of comfortable when we're sleeping. Sorta, you know, Sealy Posturepedic style. But anyway, fire time. Cleared the area of the wood a little bit, but it's like these are old, like super old stumps here. Anyways, I'll probably have the fire just maybe right here in this low-lying spot. I'll build it up with some logs, some cedar logs like this, and that way no worries of anything. It'll all be contained and safe and easy to put out. So I have a bunch of wood, a bunch of cut-offs from all this stuff too that I can easily put down underneath. Like that. Just have it right on top of there. Should be fine. I got lots of little kindling and stuff, so nice. Here, I'll dry that sound. Crazy, everything's soaking wet out here. That dry standing cedar, it's nice. Ah. Got flatbread, spiral ham, eggs, tea, and butter. Turn out to look pretty cool, man. It's homie with the fire going now. Oh, what up, homie? Okay, perfect. Perfect fit. Look at that. That was on camera. Perfect. Well, at least you guys got to see what happened. No more eggs for Joe. No more eggs for Joe. I was tweaking this around before I tried to hop up on there. And wah, wah. Okay, well, at least I still have ham and flatbread. You know, I could have lied, right? I could have just cut the whole egg bit out. But that's not me. I am Joe. I mess up things. Ah. She's hot. Darn it. Almost done, probably. Oh yeah. Trying to warm it. It was just my bread that fell. Everything was okay. Oh, very good. It was already smoked. Now it's cedar smoked. Well, can't say I'm not bummed out about the eggs. I was going to do a little breakfast sandwich thing, but that's alright. I'm going to eat this up. Get a few more pulls before I head home. It's about 3 o'clock now. And I'm happy with the progress for today. This is a huge structure I got built. Lots of building materials close by helped that. Site selection, man. Location, location, location. There's tons of dead standing still everywhere. And as you can see, an impenetrable wall of cedar here. I like this little cove here, a little tucked back in. My whole world is cedar right here. I can't see anything else out here. I gotta go out of this little patch, then it opens up a bit. But this was the drier of the two. Very wet out there. Check out just how wet it is. Anyways, not necessary, but I'm sure people like to see this. So there you go, all is well. Can't be too careful. There, most of that wood will be good still for firewood and or building. Like, this is super dry here, super dry. Cool. Happy with the progress for today. Very happy. So I have a good idea for the roof, I think, which I will leave that for another video. Plan on making this a little bit of a series. Still go back to the fort. But I like the idea of making something new, something fresh. And this is out here, man. I have to take a side-by-side ride or like a small truck, whatever. I bought a Suzuki Sidekick. That would work as well. And then put the canoe on top of that and then paddle through a creek system and then walk through a marsh and then get here. So I like it. I like the fact that I'm out here. The fort is an old hunt camp, like I've told you guys a bunch of times. So like, while it's everywhere up here is still remote, that's still accessible by my car very easily, whereas this is not. But I can still bring everything I need in my canoe. It's wild out here. There's tracks of moose, there's moose poop. I have an abundance of cedar, abundance of firewood. You saw all the dead standing. Completely alone out here. So I like it. And I can ride my side-by-side right from my house to here. So, other than canoeing. Other than the canoeing part of it. Anyways, you get what I'm talking about, I hope. And I have a good feeling about this place. So we'll be back for sure to do the roof. We'll be back to put more logs on, like a bed, and I'll be able to actually have a platform up there where I'm up out of the water and I can like bring a change of clothes and stuff or change of boots and stay up there. Keep like a dry change up there when I'm camping, because this is soaked down here. I'll bring my muck boots next time, but it's been raining like crazy lately, and this is even higher water than it was in the spring when I was here, which is craziness. But good times. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll like I said, I'll be coming back very shortly, so see you on the next one. Take care. Oh, I did that. I don't do that. There she is. All right, home. No. Nothing but cedar as far as the eye can see. Actually, there's a couple tamarack thrown in here for the mix, but 99.9% cedar. All right, we're all secured. She's on there good. Going home to the family. Alright guys, I'm leaving for real this time. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye. That's the stuff Emmy and I cleared in the summertime. Oh, that was a big one.